Hi, friends. So today I will share two prophetic words regarding the things that are coming. One word is about Halloween that a lady friend had recently, and she shared with me. I want to share with you. Another word is from a pastor, a Romanian pastor who had a dream, and God showed him a warning that will come to America. So I want to share with you as well and let you know how, if we don't do anything, this one may happen. So stay tuned. The first thing I want to discuss with you is about a dream that the pastor had here in California. He had a dream that he saw what is coming to America. And what he was saying, he said that a lot of people, like, there'll be change in laws will get changed. And he said why. It's because that's what government and the bigger higher people wants to do. He said he saw like a martial law in the place, in the city. People were told to stay home, and the army was walking around and walking into every house, and you did not have to be invited or anything. They just walked in, and they were collecting weapons. They were collecting guns and any kind of thing you may have to protect yourself. So they were walking around each houses and getting those from everybody. The people who refused, who did not want to give up their guns, they were just they were told you had no choice. You had to. This is the new law for the safety of everyone. And if you did not do it, they just took you away. Um, that's what he saw, number one. The second one, he saw a big hole in the ground, like it was like excavated. And then the next picture was that people were thrown into it and buried. He just said he assumed it was people who did not give up their guns. They just were taken, and they were, well, I'm sure you imagine what could happen. And they were all just buried in the ground. And then he saw a category of four groups of people, and like they were all like kept apart. The first group of people he saw were children under, I believe he said under 12 or under 13, all the children younger than 13. They were all held like in a little, some kind of camps, kind of like some kind of housing, and they just had people watching over them. They had their own schools. They were being fed. They were being dressed. They were kept in a good, um, like you say, a good environment. But they were teaching them one world religion. They were talking about being only obeying government, only obeying this higher power that was on their watching them, that they had to only be behaving themselves only for him, for that person. So the children were told what they were supposed to know. There was no parents involved. There was no church leaders involved. There was nobody there to watch over them. They were raised in a group of children by some random individuals who were given permission to watch them. Okay, the second group of people were the young adults, teenagers into mid 20s, he said 25 or so, maybe a little higher. But they were held in another place, like in another group of housings. They were held just to be able to breed and breed more babies, bring more humans into the world. And they were held only for that reason. Um, they were fed, they were dressed, everything was fine with them, but their only reason was to make children. Um, that was the second group. The third group were people older than 25, let's see, 28 or so, from that and until like 50. Those people were held in like factories in different places. They were doing things. They were held as workhorses. They were people that they were making experience, they were doing different experience on them. They were trying to like try out different drugs on them, try out different foods on them. They were basically holding them there for to work. They had to go to work and work for different jobs, and they were also held as almost like trying different things to see if they would still survive. Um, and those were the ones that were still given vaccines, injections, different kinds of just different things, experiences, just to try them out and see what they were like, what they were made of, what their health can handle. Um, and the fourth group of people were people over 55 who were older. They were not, they were like all just taken away and no one ever saw them again. So all the elderly, all the sickly people, all the ones who were very weak and who could not work, they were just taken and drawn away someplace. Nobody ever saw them again. In the dream, he felt like it was like they were destroyed or something. They were never to be seen. So he said in his dream, he felt like God was telling him, if God's people get together, if they start praying, if they start fasting, this could, God will stop this plan that they want to do. He would prevent this plan from happening because it's not God's plan for this to happen. It is planned for the devil, really. He wants to destroy people, he wants to use people, he wants to make chaos on this earth. But when this pastor saw this dream, he was really, really upset and scared. And he started praying in his church to spread the news, to show people that this is what may happen to the nation, to the government, to our cities, to our land. And he started telling everybody to start praying because we don't want this to happen. We don't want to be separated from our families. We don't want to have our children being raised by someone else. So that was his dream. And his basic message was pray, start praying. So God would step in and it will never happen. This will never happen. So the second prophetic word that my friend had was about Halloween. She had like a word come to her in a dream that God was saying to her, October 31st will not be a good day. And he said, and on this day, stay home, do not go out. And she shared with me, and just to let people know that there's something possibly may happen. I'm not sure if it's only in her state that she lives in. She lives in, I believe, North Carolina. But she just wanted to share with me, and I shared with you because you never know. The October 31st will be on a Sunday this year. So hopefully there's no place you have to be, far away at least. and just kind of stay put. Maybe pray about it, see what God tells you. If you're in a safe place, if you're in a good position. I know I had a video as well about not celebrating Halloween. It's not God's holiday. God doesn't want us to celebrate this evil holiday. So if you haven't seen this video, you should. It just talks about details about Halloween, where it originated, how it happened, and why Christians should not celebrate it. I will try to link it below, but it's called Halloween. Christians should not celebrate it. So basically, this is what I want to share with you. The pastor's plea to pray, to seek God, to um, hopefully all these plans that the devil has will not come true. That everything that we are planning to, because we as Christians will plan to live and thrive and to have our children being raised by us, to have us live godly lives in our own Christian beliefs and morals with the Bible as our guidance. But they want to do one world religion with no Bible inside, no morals, no God's power, no nothing like that. They just want to have their own person dictating what people should know. Especially the young children who will be taken away from parents and raised as children of the state. So take care, my friends. This is not a video about scaring anyone. It's a video about standing tall, standing and praying, and as long as many people pray, this will not happen to us. God will step in and prevent it. Take care, my friends. Hopefully, you're all doing well.